There is a reason they call this the prettiest little stadium in America. Glad to have you with us from Paulson Stadium. Just about to turn the corner into the back half of the season here on EA Sports College Football. It is Week 7. It's the Nevada Wolfpack and the Georgia Southern Eagles. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
The Wolfpack head coach told me before the game, this is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Nevada Wolfpack offense heads out, and they'll have the ball first. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football.
Breaks into the open. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Maybe a crease. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Here comes the option. Now the toss. They bring him down. The option run to perfection, and it will move the chains. Nevada comes to the line after getting the first down. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Turner. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Let's talk for a second about Nevada. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program was because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs are out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make some plays early on.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? To the air. It's Duncan. Zings it complete to the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
You know, and that's why this guy can play 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. They're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
Nevada comes to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Oh, he missed it. No good. After the miss, no change in the score.
And this place was going crazy before the game, and the offense on the first drive kind of quieted them down a little bit, but the defense, great job. They get a goal-to-go situation. They get the stop, force the field goal, force the miss. The crowd's back in it, baby.
That 43-yard field goal attempt was well within his range, but he misfired, and they'll turn the ball over. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 26. He rumbles out to the 39-yard line before he's steered out of bounds. 1st down and 10. This time he wants to throw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Dallas.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Johnson looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
Really nice timing, and that's a very accurate throw by the quarterback. There was not a big window. He's throwing the in-breaking route. It's coming from his left, and he's got to fit that football into a really tight space where his guy can make the catch. Very confident throw that time by the QB.
After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. The Eagles go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to keep it in the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's held. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. And the Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to fire. Working that left side now. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. He'll do it himself on the draw. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Getting ready for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Now it's Nevada out there to go on the attack. They're trying to put anything together. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball.
Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Looking for a man, it's Duncan. Escapes the pressure going right. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
There's a crease. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Well, I'll tell you, when you start a game as well as this guy did on the opening drive, you're going to earn more touches later. And finally, they hand it off to him here on the second drive. But he's really shot out of a cannon in this game. Really like the way he's running right now. He's running hard. He's running with authority. They need to keep giving him the football.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
You know they'd love to convert this 3rd down after missing a field goal on the last drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Dallas. Runs through a man. He might have space. Inside the touchdown, Georgia Southern. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
Such a nice job by the wide receiver there on the corner route. He did a nice job off of the stem, not telegraphing where he was going. The defender had no idea. And when he broke to the corner, he created a little bit of separation. There was an accurate throw. He made the catch and then took it into the end zone.
And they tacked on the extra point. On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Looking downfield, it's Duncan. Just a little off. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Running inside, it's Woods.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He's got it again. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Nevada going quickly.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. They're dealing with a second and long. Give to the back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I'd keep feeding this guy for sure.
Fires to the wideout. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
And the defense is just about out of room to defend. They are backed up right on the doorstep. To the air, it's Duncan. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Touchdown, Nevada! Makes the grab inbounds!
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
From inside the 10-yard line. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You just can't have that happen if you're on the return team. You know if you lose the football now, you're giving the other offense the ball back deep in your own end. Simply can't happen.
Pocket breaking down. Snags it, and there's running room. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Nevada comes to the line on 1st and goal. They'll run with Brown. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. 2 of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to punch it in here on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. A little screen to the running back. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. These 2 offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on the board every time you touch it. They'll go to the counter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Johnson wants to throw it. Under fire. Breaks loose. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down. And I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping.
They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build a little. Could be an alley. Oh, what a cut! Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Eagles kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To the air on first down. He's got him. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Eagles want to move quickly. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Touchdown, Eagles! Right on the money, he makes the grab in the end zone.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Woods. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who and to fumble for the offense is the fumbler. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The run inside. It's Brown. Not a lot of room to work. He made sure that football was secured. It'll be third down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's got his man. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. We begin our wraparound with Clemson taking on the number 17 team, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Hey, guys, the Eagles head coach told me coming out of the locker room, he is thrilled with the play of his quarterback. No turnovers right now. They have been clean and efficient on offense. They've got a lead. Let's see if they can continue that here in the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on the vibe down here on the sidelines coming back. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Johnson looking to throw. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. Now on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on second and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Woods. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. They'll try to get the first through the air. Get it out on the screen. Finding some room. And finally, a little production in the passing game. That has been sorely lacking in this one.
And this could happen on those third and shorts, man. A lot of times, everybody expecting run, ball out, receiver making the play. That's all you got to do, man. Break a few tackles. All of a sudden, you turn a quick throw into a big gain, and that's a big third down conversion.
So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Woods. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now we're going to get a momentary stoppage in play as they check on the injured Nevada player. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Brown. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass, it's Vance. He's got it and still on his feet. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Again, it's Brown. He has stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on fourth down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Finds the tight end. Slips one guy, now he's loose. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. The Eagles want to pick up the tempo.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run.
Maybe some room here. The 20, the 10, touchdown Eagles! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting it.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish. A 70-yard run to the end zone. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Now it's Nevada out there to go on the attack. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Nevada just needs a few inches here on third down. They'll try to move the sticks with Brown. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Into the third quarter of this edition of Midweek Action, it's 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Vance. This one's complete. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Running inside, it's Morgan. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. This Nevada offense really has it going. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Plucks it out of the air. Could not make his way to the corner. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Makes the catch. He's going to be a little short. It'll be fourth down from the 44. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Firing to the right, complete. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game.
Great coverage on that fourth down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They'd get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They'll go right back to it. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. With the draw, it's Gibbs. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Johnson wants to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Helms.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. And he's not going to be able to convert. Knocked down just inches shy of the first down. Up and hold on just a minute. They have decided to take the points here. Thought they might go for it on 4th and short. And he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal. Missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Nevada comes to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Got a man.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
This time it's complete. That'll be enough for a Nevada first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Watkins. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They just keep firing. He's got it on the move. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. Nevada going quickly. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wolfpack! Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
And he puts through the extra point. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Georgia Southern's offense comes out to get this drive started. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Got a man. It's Taylor. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Johnson looking to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got his man. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them. They're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Third down and 1, and this is why they call it a gut check. That ought to be enough to move the chains and give Georgia Southern a first down.
Really good job by this offense, understanding where the sticks are. It's third down and short. The QB makes the pitch, good, accurate pitch, and then he does the rest. Gets north-south and gets the first down.
The give on the option. Got a little grass. At the 20. Touchdown, Eagles. Excellent pass by the back on the option. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pulls it in. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Here's the pressure. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call. This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to
throws it deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw for it. He's got it down the middle. And now the Wolfpack will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. He's going to take off. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit. Nevada going quickly.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Fires into the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Got to pick up a few to move the sticks here on 3rd down from their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Nevada comes to the line on 1st and goal. From the gun. Pressure coming. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick, and, David, we win the game.
And, man, this is such a low percentage play, right? Like, it's so hard to kick an onside and actually have it bounce correctly and go right. You're right. They put the right players on the field. They didn't get the good bounce, and this one's over. Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
And the quarterback takes a knee. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth.